Hey, it's Paul Bishop. I just wanted to take a moment and touch base with you and say happy almost summer. How do we know summer's coming on board? Well, a couple of reasons. People are starting to talk about their summer vacation plans. And also, up until a couple of days ago, you could look outside and see that the weather's changing and really having that summer feel. There are other ways to tell it's summer also. And in the children's ministry, unfortunately, one of those ways is people are starting to drift off from service and starting to do other things. They're starting to do summer things. And it's creating a problem for us, to be very honest with you. God has been blessing His church in amazing ways. Last weekend, we had nearly 1,000 people join us for weekend services. To give you kind of a snapshot in time of what that means is, back in September, for the month of September, we were averaging 689 folks coming in for the weekend service. So we've increased almost 300 people, just right in that range. And unfortunately, our number of people serving in the children's ministry has decreased in that period of time. So you can see, while we're increasing with people coming in to take advantage of those services, we've decreased in the amount of people who are serving. So that's causing some obstacles for us in serving families. And I'd love to encourage you, if you've taken some time away, now would be a great time to come back and kind of re-up and get re-engaged with this ministry. Pastor Matt was sharing this weekend, and it really dovetails into this nicely, from Ephesians 2:8 through 10. Those two first verses we pretty much know, because that's kind of a standard mantra we have as Protestants. For by grace you've been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast. But you know what? It goes on from there. This is not a guilt trip. This is just what God is telling us. It says, for we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. Now remember, it's created in Christ Jesus for good works. He didn't just say, you're saved, come on to heaven. He said, you're here in the world now. I want you to do some good works. I have something designed for you to do. In fact, I created for you to do this. God prepared beforehand so that we walk in them. So that would mean a continual basis, not just every so often, not just when it's convenient, but continually, that we walk in them. So my encouragement to you, if you've taken some time off, now would be a great time to come back and help out in the children's ministry. Either to encourage someone, to encourage a family, being there, being a smiling face, to take care of them and their kids with an encouraging word, to be that encouragement, to lead them to Christ. We have the opportunity on a regular basis to tell our kids about Christ and about what He can do in our lives. And our families too, that we can encourage them. And more importantly, maybe even than that, is the encouragement you get serving alongside one another, where you can pray with one another, where you can have that fellowship, where you know you're not just a face in the crowd. Because when we start getting to be a bigger church, this is one of those places that can make it a smaller place for us. So again, if you have the time, if you can give us some time and be back involved in the children's ministry, it would be a huge blessing. Thank you for all that you do. God's doing some amazing things here. I'm just so pleased to be working with you and be a part of that. I look forward to hearing from you. If you can join us, please send us a note and let us know. Either voicemail or email would be great. I look forward to seeing you and what God is going to continue to do in your lives. God bless.